Very, very quick rebound football. When he's caught in a disadvantaged position, he can make yardage. And he's got arms like an octopus, you know, so I mean, just getting to the ball at the right time.
Collingwood too suffered as they watched a 5-goal half-time lead evaporate against Geelong. King was grand in the ruck as the Cats snuck home by 3 points. The coldest May night on record in Adelaide, and Sydney didn't enjoy it one little bit. The Crows, with McLeod and Rashuto superb, won by 8 goals.
I know Andrew McLeod is a person, whether he's leader, but he certainly can put a stamp on the game. And you've got a Rashuto as well, and Smart and Hart, they're players who really can put their stamp on a game.
Richmond's improvement was witnessed as the Tigers finished all over Brisbane. Casper in defence, the run of King and the dominance of Campbell, all factors. Hawthorn, with Nick Holland in fine form, easily accounted for Fremantle at Colonial. While Carey kicked another 5 for the Kangaroos as they struggled to beat Port Adelaide by 17 points. Carlton kicked 15 of the last 19 goals to underline the West Coast Eagles slide in 2000. Midfielders Ratton and Camporeale, the sensational Koutafidis just too powerful. Another come-from-behind second-half surge saw the Bulldogs stop Melbourne in their tracks. Scott West with yet another match-winning performance.
The guy on my left-hand side is a triple best and fairest winner, and you know, he's playing as good a football as what I've seen him play, and he deserves all the accolades he can get.
Round 12, Brisbane Lions versus Richmond. Richmond C. King, 1 vote. Richmond B. Ottens, 2 votes. Richmond W. Campbell, 3 votes. Hawthorn versus Fremantle. Hawthorn R. Vandenberg, 1 vote. Fremantle C. Michael, 2 votes. Hawthorn D. Chick, 3 votes. West Coast versus Carlton. Carlton M. Lappin, 1 vote. Carlton A. Hickmott, 2 votes. Carlton B. Ratton, 3 votes. Kangaroos versus Port Adelaide. Port Adelaide F. Francis, 1 vote. Kangaroos J. Blakey, 2 votes. Kangaroos W. Carey, 3 votes. Adelaide versus Sydney. Adelaide N. Smart, 1 vote. Adelaide M. Rashuto, 2 votes. Adelaide A. McLeod, 3 votes. Collingwood versus Geelong. Geelong S. King, 1 vote. Geelong A. Houlihan, 2 votes. Geelong G. Kilpatrick, 3 votes. Essendon versus St Kilda. Essendon G. Moorcroft, 1 vote. Essendon D. Fletcher, 2 votes. Essendon M. Lloyd, 3 votes. Western Bulldogs versus Melbourne. Melbourne S. Woewodin, 1 vote. Western Bulldogs B. Johnson, 2 votes. Western Bulldogs S. West, 3 votes.
Richmond's 5-game winning streak ended at the hands of Adelaide. Nigel Smart became the Crows' first 200-gamer and celebrated in style. Carlton put Melbourne's improved form to the test and with a 98-point win left the Demons in tatters. That man Koutafidis was in everything.
Yeah, Kouta's best work was done in tight and tough today, and I think that's a good aspect for us.
Just as Richmond was being dogged with injuries, no team was harder hit than the West Coast Eagles. Vastly undermanned, it stood little chance against Brisbane at the Gabba. Bradshaw with 7, having a night out. 8 losses on the trot to Collingwood. Nick Stevens sensational in Port Adelaide's 14-point win under lights. 5 goals to Michael O'Loughlin sealed Sydney's 31-point win over Hawthorn, while Essendon continued to dominate the season. This time, 67,000 at the MCG saw them kick 7 unanswered first-quarter goals and go on to win by 49 points. Masiti just brilliant.
I thought he's fantastic today. I'd probably give us he'd be our best player on Saturday.
Again, it would be King in the ruck, Bizzle up forward, and the veteran Hocking, who set up Geelong's 8th win. This time by 7 points over the fast-finishing Bulldogs. The Saints kicked 1 goal in the first half against Fremantle and didn't stand a chance. Troy Cook, with 3 goals from his 29 possessions, stood out in a 44-point win.
Round 13, Port Adelaide versus Collingwood. Port Adelaide, M. Wilson, 1 vote. Port Adelaide, M. Primus, 2 votes. Port Adelaide, P. Burgoyne, 3 votes. Richmond versus Adelaide. Richmond, J. Tawney, 1 vote. Adelaide, P. Vardy, 2 votes. Adelaide, T. Edwards, 3 votes. Brisbane versus West Coast. Brisbane, D. Bradshaw, 1 vote. Brisbane, J. Ackermanis, 2 votes. Brisbane, N. Lappin, 3 votes. Sydney versus Hawthorn. Sydney, J. Bolton, 1 vote. Sydney, W. Swass, 2 votes. Sydney, J. Saddington, 3 votes. Geelong versus Western Bulldogs. Geelong, C. Bizzle, 1 vote. Western Bulldogs, T. Liberatore, 2 votes. Western Bulldogs, N. Eagleton, 3 votes. Fremantle versus St Kilda. Fremantle, T. Longmuir, 1 vote. Fremantle, T. Cook, 2 votes. Fremantle, P. Hazelby, 3 votes. Essendon versus Kangaroos. Essendon, J. Blumfield, 1 vote. Essendon, J. Hurd, 2 votes. Essendon, J. Masiti, 3 votes. Melbourne versus Carlton. Carlton, S. Beaumont, 1 vote. Carlton, A. Koutafidis, 2 votes. Carlton, A. McKay, 3 votes.
For an outstanding home and away season. Brett was voted by the Channel 7 commentary team as the most valuable player for season 2000 and has won the new Mitsubishi Magna Sports V6 with a 3.5-litre V6 24-valve engine. It also features the unique 5-speed sports mode Tiptronic transmission. On behalf of Mitsubishi, congratulations, Brett.
It's back, it's bigger, and it's even better.
4 great shows combined with loads of fresh spring ideas, from pets to travel and everything in between.
Great ideas made easy.
7's Great Spring Ideas Tuesday.